Okay, what's up guys? In the last video I did the weapon equip, so that the character can go from a default pose to equipping a sword to equipping a gun, and I also made it so that the respective animations and blend spaces are activated, so all the poses are unique to each of the weapons. So quickly, I'll just mention that I managed to fix the gun color problem. So before it was all black for some reason, but it was actually a really quick fix. All I had to do was go into Blender. This is the Blender model, and if you haven't used Blender before, this is the regular view. If you go up here and press Edit Mode, you can see all the. If you go up here and you click on this little button right here, it turns off all the normals. Well, by default, it's already turned off. But, when you turn it on, you can see all the normals, and all the normals were pointing the opposite direction. They were pointing inside. So I flipped them, and then I re-exported. So that was the problem with the gun. Now the gun has a regular color now. So the next thing that I want to do is actually I want to add. Let me open up the female warrior blueprint first. So I want to add a mask, because I think it's kind of cool that you can have different parts of the armor separated, so that just say something happens and she gets attacked in the face or shot in the face, the mask can fly off and reveal her face. So, and I also think the mask looks kind of cool that I've created. So what I'm going to do is go into models. You first have to import it in the models folder. So I'm going to press import, face cover, face cover FBX, open. This doesn't have to be skeleton mesh because it has no bones, so I just need to press import, just import it as is. Okay, so what I went ahead and did was I opened up the went into the models folder and opened up the skeleton, and I created a socket. Again, if you remember, I created a socket for the chest as well as the right hand for the weapons. I created another socket for the head, so I right clicked and there should be an option to add socket. So I already did that. That's why the option is not showing up. And this right here is the socket that I created. And what I did was I added a static mesh and specified the face cover that we imported. And I also selected the mesh to pause the anims. That's why it's not moving right now. So I need to take that face cover and parent it under the head socket. So if you remember from the previous video, the head socket is just when you press the add button, you select scene, and scene is just basically an empty object. And I named it head socket. So I'm going to put the face cover, I'm going to parent it to the head socket, because the head socket is the one that's pointing to, if I select it, it's that's the one that's actually parent to the head socket here. So if you press this icon, you can see all the sockets or all the bones that are available. So now, if I go select the mesh and uncheck pause anims, now she's moving, but the face cover is following her movement. So far so good. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is I want to add the sword attacks. So first of all, I need to go to project settings, and I'm going to go into input, and I need to create an action mapping. So I'm going to press the plus sign, and I'm going to call it attack. And this attack, I'm going to specify it as mouse button left mouse button. So this one button is going to take care of all the attack animations, depending on which weapon is equipped. So if no weapon is equipped, then the character is going to throw punches. If the sword is equipped, then she's going to swing the sword. And if the gun is equipped, then she's going to aim and shoot. And it's all going to be done with this button. So with that done, the next thing that we have to do is going to the animations, and okay, so if I go into the animations folder, I've imported a fighting attack 1, attack 2, back kick left, back kick right. And if I go into the swords, animation swords, there's attack 1, attack 2, attack 3, attack 4. These are all animation sequences. There's no animation sequence for the gun because for now, because when the character's shooting, the animations are so subtle, I'm not going to worry about that right now. So the first thing I'm going to show you is I need to select attack 1. I'm going to right click and then create and a montage. And right beside it, it creates a montage. And I'm going to double click to open it. The only thing that I like to do is blend in and blend out. I want to set these to 0. So this is like a blend time between this animation and your base animations in the blend spaces. And I prefer to keep it 0. Even though like it's you can see it's not as smooth, I just prefer it that way. Sometimes it can look good, sometimes like having it just like cut to the attack animation, it just, I don't know, it looks more cut up, but it just looks snappier. So I'm just going to change that. And I'm going to do the same for all the animations. Okay, so what I went and did is I created the montages for all the animations. So if you go to the animations folder, right next to the animation there's a montage for attack 1, a montage for attack 2, a montage for back kick left, and a montage for back kick right, and same thing for animation sword. I did montage for each of the 4 attacks. So montage, so montage 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if I go in here, as you can see, before all the animations, it was just all these green ones on the bottom right, but now there's these bluish ones, and those are all the montages. And with this one selected, I set all these values to 0, all the blend times. So now in order to make all this work. Okay, in the basic inputs graph, I'm going to right click and create attack. We get the action event attack. Okay, so with this attack node here, the first thing that I need to do is I need to check that the equip number is a certain value. So I need to get a branch first. And kind of like the weapon equip, I'm checking to see if the equip number is, to start off, it's going to be if it's 0. If equip number is equal to 0, then it's going to, if this statement is true, then it's going to, whatever is comes out of the true is going to fire. If it's false, then I need to make 2 more of these. So first it's going to check if it's equip number is equal to 0. If it's false, then it's going to check if equip number is equal to 1. And if that's false, it's going to check if equip number is equal to 2. So if we remember from the previous video, equip 0 means nothing is equipped. So therefore we're dealing with the punches and kicks. So for this one, we're going to create a variable called attack number, and we're going to set the type to float. We're going to compile, and we'll make the default value 1. So this is going to get pretty messy. So pull out of true, create another branch. If attack number equals 1, then I'm going to do that. I need to make 3 more of these. So if attack number does not equal 1, then it's going to check to see if it's equal to 2. If it's not, it's going to check to see if it's 3. If not, then it's going to see if it's equal to 4. Okay, so I went ahead and pulled this out because it's going to need a little bit more room, of its own room. So I'll start with the first one. So if attack number is 1, then we're going to do a sequence of things. First thing that we're going to do is get the attack number. We're going to get a setter and set the value to 2. first thing. And the second thing we're going to do is play and a montage. So that's the montages that we just created. And the first one is going to be female fighting attack 1. So all I'm going to do is control copy or control C. I'm going to make 3 copies of these. And I'm going to connect all of these. And all these values. So initially the attack number was set to 2. This one needs to be set to 3. This one's going to be set to 4. And this one is going to be set to 1. So that it loops back to the first. So this is the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back to 1. And this one is female warrior attack 1. This one will be fighting attack 2, fighting back kick left, and fighting back kick right. Okay, so I'm going to compile that, and I'm just going to test it. So I'm going to hit play. So right away, as you can see, it throws a punch. If I press it again, punches with the other arm. And if I press it again, it should be a kick. And then another kick. Okay, so if I press the middle mouse button, the sword is equipped, and I press attack, then ideally none of those punches should happen. And it doesn't, which is great. It should only happen when the equip number is 0. So now I'm going to copy all of this, and I'm going to Control C and then Control V. And what I'm doing is, instead of creating the whole thing all over again, I'm just going to remake it for equip number. If equip number equals 1, that's when the sword is equipped. So the first one was when equip number was 0, nothing was equipped. The only thing that I need to change here is I need to get rid of all these attack number. So I need to get rid of those, and I need to create another variable called, I'll call it sword attack number. I'm gonna press compile, and then this shows up here, and I'm going to set that to 1 as well. So I'm going to get so I'm pressing Control C and Control V. I need to delete all these attack number variables. to get the sword attack number setters. So I'm going to drag that out and press set sword attack number. Control C and V, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to attach all these. Oops. And this is going to be, so if the sword attack number is 1, I'm going to set the next value to 2. Set the one after that to 3. The one after that to 4. And the last one to 1, so that it loops around back. Okay, so I'm going to press compile. I'm just going to quickly save all. Okay, so if I press play now, and I press attack, I should be able to cycle through all these attacks. You can't see the full animation because for some reason my computer is slow and it looks kind of choppy. So those are the regular attacks. If I press the middle mouse button to equip the sword, and I press the left mouse button, which is the attack button. Oh, I completely forgot. I need to go back. So for the second set, so these are all the punches and kicks. These are supposed to be all the sword swings, so I need to go and select the appropriate animation. So sword attack 1, sword attack 2, sword attack 3. And because this is the play and montage node, it only, when you click here to select, it only shows you the montages. It doesn't show you all the animations. It only shows you the ones that you created the montages for. So if I go back, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and press play. So if I press attack 1 once, then right punch, left punch, back kick left, back kick right. Now if I press the middle mouse button, the sword is equipped. If I press attack, attack 1, attack 2, 3, and attack 4. If I press the middle mouse button again, she's aiming, so if I press attack, there should be no animation displayed. Press the middle mouse button again. No weapons are equipped. So now if I press the attack button, it should only be punches and kicks. Okay, perfect. Okay, so one last thing that I want to do before I wrap up is, first of all, I should should group these. So press C to create a box, and I'm going to name this attack. Create a bubble. I'm going to do separate ones for these. Let's call these melee C, all these sword attacks. Okay, so the problem with this equip, when the player presses the middle mouse button, sometimes they'll use the instead of pressing the button, they'll use the middle mouse scroll, and people can be. I think their natural tendency is a little bit more aggressive than what this piece of script is actually doing. If you play with this scroll, you know there's like multiple like tactile like bumps, like clicks. This script only deals with one click, and obviously when people use the scroll, the middle mouse scroll, they do it several times at once. So in order to deal with that, first I want to create a variable called can equip, and I'm going to change the variable type to Boolean, and I'm going to compile, and I'm going to set the default value to true. So at the beginning of this little script, I'm going to pull out and create a branch. And before any of this equip functions happen, oh sorry, this is the wrong one. I'm in the attack. I need to go to equip. Move some of these over. So before any of this stuff, this equip functionality is triggered, it's going to check to see if can equip is true. If it's true, then all the rest of the script fires. But immediately, what's going to happen is the can equipped is going to be set to false immediately, and I'm going to give it a delay. No, that's the wrong one. Delay. By default is 0.2 seconds. I'm going to set it to 2. After 2 seconds, it's going to set the can equip boolean to true. So I think that's 2 seconds. It might sound like a long time, but the player can scroll the middle mouse button as much as they want for 2 seconds, but it's only going to equip the next weapon once, which is perfect. It can be as aggressive as they'd like. So I'm going to do the same thing for the attack, because I don't want the attack to overlap each other. I want each attack to happen after the first attack is completed. I don't want no matter how rapidly the player is pressing the left mouse button. I don't want like a whole bunch of animations to play. I just want one attack at a time. So in order to achieve that, I have to do a similar thing. So I've created an attack boolean at the bottom left here and set the default value to true. So for the equip, I put the branch, the condition right after the input action. For this one, for the attack, I'm not going to put it right after the attack input action because this doesn't apply to the gun, which is at the bottom. So I'm going to put two of them, one right after equip number 0 and one after equip number 1. So I'm going to create a branch for the first one. If can attack is true,